This beautiful velvet ribbon is the inspiration for our entire Thanksgiving table today. So we're just gonna hop right into this. So this might seem a little strange to you, but I am going to take this beautiful velvet ribbon that I found over on Amazon, and I will list everything I'm able to down below in the description box. Of course it's got a piece of my hair. And this might seem weird, but we're gonna lay this out in the middle of the table. Almost like it's a runner, even though it's thin. And this is going to be the base for our centerpiece that we're going to make here for our table. I absolutely adore the colors that are in this garland here, and this is going to be part of our centerpiece that lays down the table. But I wanted it to be a little bit more full. So I went upstairs in my little stash and I found this eucalyptus. And so that's going to be my base. And then I'm going to kind of work this in with it, and it's going to lay on top, and then that way it looks more full. So the best part about this is I do a buffet on my island, so I'm able to put whatever I want in the center of my table and not have to worry about moving it. If you haven't watched that video yet from last year where I tell you how to set the perfect buffet, check that out. So you may be wondering, why do I have this velvet ribbon under here when it's kind of getting covered up by all the florals here? But when you're sitting here at the table and you can just see this pretty color popping through, it really adds just a little added extra touch. And those are the things that I want to show you and give you ideas. So keep in mind, you're not here to judge my table. You're here to be like, well, I would do this or I would do that. That's the kind of judgment I want you to do. I want you to think about what you would do for your home. And hopefully these just spark your creativity and gives you some great ideas so you have a beautiful Thanksgiving table this year. We're gonna pause on the centerpiece and we're gonna come back to it. I wanted to lay the foundation so I knew like where my place settings could be, and then we're gonna come back and finish that in just a minute. First, I'm just gonna get each place setting down. Okay, so I know you're probably thinking, wow, that's pretty doggone boring, but oh, just wait till you see what we do. I have a charger and a plate to set at each place setting. I found this perfect colored napkin over on Amazon, and I love how it has like the little frayed edges. And so I'm gonna leave it actually folded in this nice little square because it's gonna be the perfect backdrop for the cute little thing that we're gonna place on the place setting. And so go around, put these all down everywhere. All right, now I have this fantastic wooden cutout that says grateful, and we're gonna kind of put it up here in the corner. I just love this. I love how this rust color shines through this pumpkin with the grateful. I'm gonna give you a truly unique idea. This is a man's boutonniere, and we are using this as our name placeholder. It came like this, and then I just made the little, let me detach it and I'll show you. I just made a little name thing. This is literally a man's boutonniere for a wedding, but look how lovely it goes with all the colors. And I'm like, this is gorgeous. And I really just wanted this kind of ambiance for my table. And so this is our name placeholder. I hope this inspires you to like think outside the box, and you can use different things for other things. You don't have to just be traditional. Don't forget, if you're enjoying today's video, to give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. All right, let's switch back and do the centerpiece before we just throw on, you know, like our glasses and our silverware. This is just gonna be a really fun centerpiece. I wanted something just kind of whimsical, but to go with our theme. So I have one of these, I call this a glass hurricane. I don't know, it comes with the lid. They sell these at like Michael's and Hobby Lobby and all the places. I can find it, I'll link it down below. They're not very expensive, especially when they have like their 50% off, and it's a great alternative as a vase instead of just a regular vase. And so what I have is I have a few different items that go with our table and kind of, you think of fall. I have like a pumpkin, an acorn, a few apples, and some cinnamon sticks. And so I'm gonna make a base layer down in the bottom of this and just kind of fill the bottom with however we want this to look. Don't get too specific with it, because you're gonna see here in a minute, we will be adding water to this. So make sure whatever you put in here, you do not mind that it's going to get wet. Add in some cinnamon sticks. And keep in mind, you want it to look good all the way around because everyone can see all the way around your table. All right, so we're gonna add water to this, which is gonna probably cause this stuff to float up a little bit, and that's okay. Oh, this looks so pretty already. Okay, oh my goodness, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not shoving this centerpiece forward. Honestly, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this in between the two garlands. So then that way, there. I'm sitting on the velvet. Woohoo! There we go. That looks lovely. I love how this looks all the way around. I know you're getting a different view than I'm getting right now, but that's the best part. It looks good all the way around. Now let me show you what we're gonna do up top. Okay, I have this green bow that I made to fit around this. And it's gonna go right here. Oh, that's so adorable. Okay, so here's where we're at right now, and now we're gonna add the top part. Okay, I picked up this beautiful fall foliage set from my local grocery store. Oh, when you look all the way around this, it just has so many different beautiful things in it with the hydrangeas and just the roses. I love to call these my dead sticks. So many pretty things. And so this is how I trimmed it shorter so we can place it down in here. Hopefully I trimmed it short enough. Oh, I did, okay. Oh yes, this is gonna be gorgeous. Let me make sure I'm getting it straight. I'm in love. All right, one of my favorite things is to always add in some candlelight. It just gives it that whimsical look I'm looking for. And I love it. Let me come around front and see if I have those equal. We're gonna get our silverware on here real quick, and then I'm gonna show you how to make a really fun Thanksgiving mocktail that all your guests are going to enjoy, from adults to kids. You guys know I always say a pop of black looks nice. Okay, if you follow me over on Instagram or Facebook, you saw this awesome Thanksgiving mocktail, but I want to show you guys here just in case, because this is just something really special that you can serve to your guest. And as I said, it's a mocktail, so there's no alcohol in it. You could always kick it, you could always kick it up a notch if you want to and add liquor to it. It's always your personal preference of whatever you want to do in your home. All right, so what it consists of is where's my glasses? Girl can't see. I have one of these bottles here of pear juice. You can use pear nectar, whatever you want. 3 cups of pear juice to 2 cups of ginger beer. And that's basically this one jar. And here's the deal. I was never a big fan of ginger beer, but because I don't know what it is. So you can use ginger ale in place of ginger beer. Keep in mind, this isn't beer. This doesn't have alcohol in it. So you could use ginger ale in place of the ginger beer, but it makes it more sweet. Like, this is already pretty sweet on its own with this pear juice. So just trust me and give it a try with this. I found this one at Walmart. They sell ginger beer at Walmart, Target, grocery stores, different places. It's super easy to find. So 3 cups of pear juice, 2 cups of ginger beer. This is the ratio. So if you want to make a huge batch, just double, triple it or whatever. And then I already used it for this batch. I'm out of a lemon. You're gonna use the juice of 1 lemon. And if you don't have juice of 1 lemon, you can go ahead and use the real lemon juice. Whatever it says on the bottle is equal to the juice of 1 lemon. So mix that all together, and then you're gonna garnish your drinks with cranberries and cinnamon sticks. This is so tasty. Jason even approved of it. Let me mix these up, and not only that, they look adorable. You could also garnish them with fresh rosemary. I'll show you a couple of different ones so you can see. Pop a few cranberries down in there, however many you want. A cinnamon stick. Pour your drink. If you'd like, you could add like a little sprig of rosemary. And ta-da! Oh, that is adorable. Bring on the holiday cheer. I'm gonna get the rest of these mixed up. Oh, one more thing I wanted to tell you. If you do not want to make these up individually like this, just make a big picture of it. That's a picture. Just make a giant picture of them. And then that way, I mean, I already have the cranberries in here. I even have a cinnamon stick in here. And then you can just pour them into the cups individually. This just looks cuter. So it's gonna be whatever you want. But if you have like a bunch of people coming over, you can make like the drink dispenser of this and that type of thing. So there's all different options. You could do the remote control candles if you want, or real candles. Oh, get lit there. I love the ambiance that is going on in this room with the really nice muted traditional Thanksgiving colors. All right, candle, there you go. I think this looks so lovely. One of the nice things about setting a table like this is there's not very much obstruction going on. So, you know, they have their dinners and I have mine. We're able to see each other. I can see this person over here. This is a little bit tall. So if that bugs you guys during dinner, feel free to always take that off your table and maybe you place like, you know, butter and those type of things here on the table so they don't have to keep getting up to go get those, you know, off of the buffet table. So those are things that you could do if this is bugging you, but this could be the way it starts out, or honestly, it looks so beautiful, it doesn't really bug me. Totally personal preference. Also, I'd love to hear from you guys. Like I mentioned earlier, I have the video on setting the perfect buffet table for Thanksgiving. And so I would love to hear from you. Do you guys like to just have it all on the table, all the food on the table, or do you like to do it buffet style? I'll tell you why I like to do buffet style. I feel like when you sit down at the table and you have to pass the food all around, and then say you want something else and other people are eating, and then you're like, oh, can you pass the potatoes, or can you pass the stuffing, or that kind of thing. I just always feel guilty asking people to pass me stuff. So I just think it's easier to have everything set out on the buffet table, and that way people can get it just that much more easily and not have to inconvenience other people. Because you know we are all going back for seconds, possibly thirds on Thanksgiving. It's been an absolute joy setting this table with you guys today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.